All right, coming up next, a welterweight matchup between George St-Pierre and Nick Diaz. With a flair for the dramatic, here's the Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu fighter Nick Diaz. He has been involved in so many big fights, and more often than not, he has risen to the occasion. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, plus submission skills, an outstanding boxer. Non-stop volume from Nick and his brother Nate. Very difficult guy to simulate in training, and you better have your head on straight. When you fight Nick Diaz, he'll distract you, throw a lot of different things in your direction. Nick Diaz, thankfully, is back tonight.
Nick Diaz combines attitude with elite cardio, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and outstanding boxing to make for a dangerous combination inside the octagon.
Here is the UFC middleweight champion, George St-Pierre. Walked away from the game after a 12th consecutive win in defense of his title against Johnny Hendricks in 2013. Returned to the octagon in 2017. This is one of the most dominant takedown artists in UFC history. Stand-up skills as well, an outstanding jab, and he's back on the big stage tonight.
GSP is the definition of the modern mixed martial artist. He's extremely athletic, well-versed in every single aspect of the sport, and no one is better at taking control of a fight.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. George St-Pierre is 2 years the elder. Diaz is 1 inch taller. The reach is identical. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, Nick Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, George Bruce St-Pierre! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, ready to go with live action here from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario.
Nick Diaz is one of the best in the sport at taking opponents out of their game. He's always right in your face, throwing punches and taunting you until you're fighting his fight. However, you have to remember that this man is an elite-level grappler with 6 submission skills. Look at that, he's timing that jab.
Joe, how does he approach this particular challenge today?
George St-Pierre is known for being one of the most unpredictable fighters inside the octagon. A big part of his success, though, are his takedowns. He lands a big shot from the bottom. Good punch. Nice right hand, very nice.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Good defense here on the ground. He's got that one arm trapped. And he executed a very nice sweep here and wound up in guard. Trying to spin to the back. Now he's back into full guard. He's posturing up here in full guard. Good hammer fist. Wow. Pins down that wrist. He's got his wrist clasped together, the double wrist lock position. From there, he wants to lift his opponent's wrist up and towards his back, putting tremendous pressure on that shoulder.
There's the top!
Great job in establishing that submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division. Now we go inside the octagon, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Nick Diaz!
Well, he hasn't been the most active fighter on the roster, but when he competes, he still finds a way to get the job done. Congratulations to Nick Diaz, who comes through with yet another signature win here tonight. This 209 tattoo looking pretty good right now.